Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to episode 5 of our Royals franchise. And today, what we're going to get into is we're actually going to get into the MLB amateur draft. We're going to close out the month of May, and it's going to be an exciting time. We're going to get some new prospects. We're going to see who's going to join the team, see maybe if we can find the star of tomorrow. So, as we can see here, our draft day is about 6 days away. We've looked through the scouting a little bit. We have our eyes on a couple guys. I will say that personally, somebody who's kind of sticks off the page for me early on, and what we're really looking for is early MLB ETA. I feel like this Royals team isn't too far from being, playoff bound, maybe making a shot at the World Series. So we're really gonna want to try to get some guys that can maybe contribute with some of our already prospects that should be pretty good in the majors within the next 2 to 3 seasons. So with that being said, we are looking at ETA, and that's how we had it sorted. Oh, no, so there we go. So yeah, a couple of guys we have our eyes on is Horace Chase for sure. Probably a starter that could contribute very early, as he's already a 65 overall, projected to be an 80. So he's definitely on the list. Hans Smith's another one that's on the list. Then I believe that was all from the starters that can right away. Another guy I really like on the closing pitcher side, this Nino Machado guy, 65 already, 19 years old though, with an ETA of next year. So I really don't like to take relievers or closers early, but to have somebody with that high overall that could be a shutdown arm out of the bullpen at that age could be kind of cool, honestly. But honestly, the number one guy we have our eye on right now is Vic Sixto. Really hope he falls to us in the first round. He's already a 65 overall, projected to be on the roster next year. Does come in at 21 years old, so which makes sense. I mean, already being 65, so if he could get in the minors early this year and maybe hit that 70 overall mark or something before the start of next year, that'd be really good. But you can see just a high contact hitter, projects to have good speed, projects to have great arm, good acceleration or good accuracy, good steal. So, and the power's not bad either. I mean, middle of the road average power wise. So, really hope this guy falls to us, and that's really who we're gonna hopefully get our eyes on. And we don't really have we'll probably go pitching if he doesn't fall to us. So but before we jump into the draft, we'll do a little recap. We'll kind of catch everybody up. We've basically simmed through this month to get us close here. Like I said, I'm going to try to fly through this first season. But we may slow down a little bit because we are only a game and a half out of first place. And the Tigers are actually leading the division right now. So kind of an upside down look at the real life division, but I mean, we're kind of fighting our way. So what we're going to do for these next 6 days, at least till we get to the draft, we have a really important series against the Twins. So we're just going to do some crucial moments to get us to the draft. And then, like I said, a majority of this episode is going to be draft heavy. So with that being said, let's puts us in one right away, and bam, we are up 10-0 against Minnesota. So what does it want us to do? Bubic has a shutout going late in the game. Finish it off. But we haven't pitched with Bubic yet this year, so let's jump in and see what Chris Bubic's all about. All right, here we are in game. Let's go. Let's see if we can finish off this game with Chris Bubic. Hopefully the future of our rotation here.
And a pitch. There's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Oh, Bubic gives up a single to the left field. Benintendi out there to make the catch.
Well,
all right, Bubic, come on. Let's finish this game out. Let's get this complete game shutout against interdivision matchup. This would be a huge win to start this series off for us.
Ground ball right
Oh,
side,
Lopez lays out, but
out,
can't make the
but
catch.
he
Can he
can't
still get the
squeeze
play
it.
at first?
Roll
Yeah,
on
he
to
still gets
Santana.
Carlos Correa
There
at
to
first,
beat
but
him
man,
by
that could have
9
been a really good
Well, he's
play.
doing a nice job of
Had he
keeping
been
the
able to
ball
flip that
out of
over
the
to
air,
second.
lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Sano in the box now. No balls
You
in a
look at
strike.
98 pitches. Let's get somebody up in the pen just in case
The pitch.
things get a little crazy
Foul
here.
ball. The 0-2.
Oh
Slice
man,
to right, and that's a base hit.
that
Polanco
Franimal launches
coming
one out to
around
right
third.
field,
Playing
and
hard,
Bubic gives
he's
up
safe.
the complete
And
game
they're on the
shutout.
board, but lots of ground to make.
Not what you like to see, so we're gonna go ahead and pull him out. No sense in stretching him out. Let's
Pitcher in the game for the Royals, Joel
8 1/3 of
Hasn't
one-run
pitched in the
baseball. You
last
can't
3
complain.
days.
Really would have liked to get the shutout
Next
there,
pitch
but
is outside.
The only adjustment
see
he
if
needs
old
to
Joel
make
can come
is
in
his
here and shut the
target.
door.
If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Popped
Gonna
in
be a
the
fly
air,
ball out to left
field.
for Gary
And
Sanchez.
Benintendi able to make
Benintendi
the grab. And there's 2 away.
gonna make his way underneath it.
Man
Something
at
that really
first.
confuses
Here's
me
the
is
left
I
fielder,
believe
Tyler
Benintendi
Garvin.
won a Gold Glove last year
Swings and fouls one
and
off.
has bronze fielding, so I'm not really sure how that actually works. So
And he deals.
somebody has some insight to that.
Out towards left center. Benintendi
Oh, Benintendi on the
move.
run. Is he gonna make the catch?
Can't
No,
get
he's
there.
not.
That should be extra bases. Sano coming home. He scores, and it's
Joel.
now 10-2.
High amps, however you say that.
Well done,
He's gonna give
drives
up
in
a
the
double,
run.
and that's gonna be
Pretty much
another
just a
run.
textbook double into the
Charge to
gap,
Chris
and
Bubic.
drop one in there between the outfielders. You know you're making the turn.
And you
at
were
first.
really
Just an
hoping we could
excellent
come in
swing.
here and just shut the
Next
door.
pitch inside. 1 ball, 1
Hopefully
strike.
get some of that
Right-hander
momentum and keep
kicks
it carrying
deals.
into the series. But you gotta think
away.
that will these, although I doubt they're gonna come back for the win, they do, we have
Foul ball, he
really
stays
big
alive.
problems. But you gotta
Righty
hope
to
that
the
this doesn't
plate.
spark a little motivation in their
Stays
team.
alive. Garland on at second with 2 down. And now the count is even. Next offering upstairs.
All right, we gotta
That turns
settle
out to
down.
be a really good take
throwing
right
the ball
there,
all
but you
over
don't
the-
want to end this game with the bat on your
There we
shoulder.
go.
Swing and a ball.
That's gonna be a
popped up.
fly out to Nicky Lopez at second. That's gonna end the game.
The Royals
I'm
take
interested
this
to see
one
the
in a
box
blowout.
score to
Well, a
see
big win by
who
8
delivered for the
runs, and
team,
you
but
have that kind of lead. You make it
good
easier for the
win.
pitching
Mondesi
staff to
gets
come
player
out,
of the
make
game,
their
goes
pitches,
3
pitch
for
to
5
contact,
with
and not
4
worry about
RBIs.
giving up the lead.
Bobby
So nice
Witt
job today
looks
all
like
the
he
way
gets his
around.
first major league home run
10-2 the final
in this
baseball.
game.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding
Olivares,
crew here at
or no,
MLB
Salvi
Show,
Perez
I'm
gets his
John Sciambi.
15th home
We'll
run
see
of the
you soon.
year. Guys, we are super excited about Salvi Perez right now. He is just playing absolutely lights out for this ball club. Is right there in the top of the leaderboard for the home runs for the league. So we're really hoping he keeps it up through the next month, and maybe we squeak him into the home run derby. So yeah, really good game from Salvador Perez and Alberto Mondesi there, and with Bobby Witt getting his first home run. Okay. So yeah, that was game 1 of the 4-game set against Minnesota. Let's go to the end here. And we are up 6-3 in the 8th inning. So let's jump in here and see if we can close this out.
Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on
We
the
must
show
be,
for a live
must
look
be a
in.
Whit
You're right on
Merrifield.
time. Whit Merrifield.
I forgot to
riding
read the
a
description, but I'm
12-game
listening
hitting
to
streak,
hit
but
streak.
that could
This will be
end
the
if he
second
remains
double-digit
hitless right
hit
here.
streak for Witt this year.
Next pitch is outside.
When you get a
And that chance
And
handled.
not going to squeak through the infield, so that
down.
looks like that's going to be the end of Whit Merrifield's hit streak.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa.
Maybe he gets a magical another chance in the top of the 9th, but I would assume no.
That one the other way.
The line drive is
And
going to
it
fall
drives
in for a base
but a
hit.
good job to keep it in front.
That's going to be the end of that game, but Kansas City's going to come through with the win. Going to take game 2 of the 4-game set against Minnesota. Andrew Benintendi with player of the game, 2 for 5 with a double and 2 RBIs. He,
6-3 our final score.
Mondesi
for
gets
Chris
his 8th
Singleton
home run of the
and our
year.
entire outstanding crew here at
Bobby
MLB
Witt
The
looking
Show.
like he's starting to
I'm
come to
John
life
Sciambi
a little
saying
bit
so
here
long.
midway through the season, 2 for 4 with another RBI. All right, so we're still 5 days away from the draft. Man, throwing us in again. Lopez with a 19-game hitting streak. See if we can keep it alive here.
Gambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right
Top
on
of the
time.
8th.
Nicky Lopez.
Lopez at the plate
steps in, looking
with
to
a
extend
19-game
his
hitting
streak
streak.
to an even 20 games.
Jorge
This
Alcala
may be
on
his
the
last
mound.
chance to get it done, however.
I'm going to assume that's Whit Merrifield over there at first base. Looks about
And a
right with that
pitch.
base running ability. Oh,
And
we
a
missed
foul
that, but that
ball.
was it. But we are down 4-0, so we're gonna might take a couple pitches here, see if we could get Merrifield on the move.
And
Oh,
he
good
puts the
changeup
breaking
there
ball
from
in
Alcala.
Or a changeup. Check on the runner, and he's back safely.
Expect a pitch out or something here.
And here it comes. And
Quick
it's
pitch,
even
that's
up.
going to lead to a
Really good
2-2
take,
count.
especially with 2 strikes.
Meaning we're going to put Whit Merrifield on. Actually, I don't know if we can put him on the run. We are player locked.
Pitch.
Now these guys definitely
Luke
looking
Lopez,
for
so we
a big
actually have
swing
no
of the bat
control
right here. Try to close that gap.
over the runner
But,
on
at
base
the very
right now.
least, if you could find a way to manufacture that
Got a
run
full
from
count.
first, it feels
If
like
we can
it's
extend
really
his hitting
important
streak.
getting back into this ball game.
And we strike out with a fastball, 99 miles an hour, right down the middle.
Nicky
Boy,
Lopez
we
up
have
to
got
the
to
plate.
spend more time
And a
actually
little
playing
something extra at stake
the
in this
games.
at-bat.
Jumping
This
in
is
on
so
Legend
far
here,
with his hitting
or
streak
in
in
and out,
jeopardy.
is not doing us any
And that's in
favors.
there for strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a
If I
hitter.
play
when you know the
consistently,
guy's
then
got a
I
good
can
sinker
usually
ball.
hold
If
my
you can
own
get in that
on Legend.
location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom. And that's gonna
Unfortunately,
make it
I've
very difficult to hit.
I haven't had a ton of time for MLB The Show here lately, so I'm really only getting to
Well, there's a
play
lot riding on that at bat right
in
there.
these random moments right now.
No outs. Runner at
Definitely
first.
needed to put a
Here's
little bit
Alex
more time
Kirilloff.
on.
Good
A
power.
little more competitive.
Not great in the OBP department. Double play ball to second.
The one thing to notice though is we were down 4-0 and we have come back, and it's now 4-4. And we have won the game. That's 3 of 4 against the Minnesota Twins. Bobby Witt with player of the game, 2 for 4 with a triple and a double. This team is just firing on all cylinders right now. Was not expecting us to take the first 3 games of the 4-game set against Minnesota. And that's going to put us right there. We are now half a game out at 28-23. We have had an absolute great month. But we're 4 days away. Let's see if it'll get us through. There we go. So yeah, we dropped the last one to Minnesota, split the first 2 at Cleveland.
Player draft is only a day
And we
away.
are
Welcome
now-
to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Kansas City Royals put together 10 total hits as they beat the Guardians in
just
Cleveland
sim.
5-2. A.J. Pollock smacked a home run and drove in 3 as the White Sox disposed of the Blue Jays 6-5. The Tigers totaled 13 hits as a team as they sent their crowd home happy in extra innings with a walk-off.
Mets are interested in offering you a trade. So of course they want Whit Merrifield. He's absolutely on fire this year. They want to give us a 28-year-old left-handed pitcher of Joey Lucchesi. Today is the first year 2022 player draft. Let's go to the draft. All right, boys. Here we are. So let's hope that Vic Sixto makes it to the number 9th pick. I don't think he's going to. Don't think he's going to make it quite to us. Yeah, just like I thought. Man, they took him 2nd overall. Wow. Took him 2nd overall. And Hans Smith goes. And Horace Chase goes. And the reliever we were looking at, Kirk Kellenberg, goes number 1 overall. Wow. Literally wiped out our entire board within seconds. No, we don't want to. We almost messed up there. Alright, so we don't have full accuracy on Tim Coleman. Let's see, what's the first guy we have full accuracy on? So it goes back to Nino Machado. who's a 65 overall, 19 years old. Looks like he has good hits and Ks per 9. Fastball, slider, changeup is what you'd like to see. And then we have Tavares, who's a little bit older, but throws a little lower. Let's sort by accuracy here. We got a lot of 2026 plus guys here. Man, I hate to say it, but I think if we want to stick with our theme, we've got to go Nino Machado here and really just maybe put a really strong piece to our bullpen. 6'5", 224. Yeah, let's go with Nino Machado. Nino Machado, our first. All right, so we're fully out of fully drafted guys, or fully accuracy guys. We need to get some better scouts. All right, so here's Tim Coleman, who we were looking at a couple rounds ago. They have him at a 70 overall, 80 potential, 20 years old, could be ready for the big leagues as close to next year. Not fully scouted, but we have here. No, we want to at least go sort by potential real quick. If we have anything close to being scouted. Wow, Michael McMahon. 22. It says he's already an 80 overall, but we're not scouted a whole lot, so I'm going to assume that's probably not true. James Zen, man, at 22 years old and a projected 2026 plus, we just don't have, he'll be late 20s by the time he's ready to play. Our scouts really didn't do us a whole lot of justice here. Yeah, once again, not a lot of, keep coming back to Tim Coleman. Yeah, we're going to go Tim Coleman here. All right, so round 2. Let's see. James Zen still there. Nobody wants a 22-year-old who's going to take that long to get ready for the big leagues. Paul Jefferson there. They have him at a 60 with 80 potential. He's 22, though. So let's try this. Let's go by age. So here's an 18-year-old starting pitcher. Really need to find a bat, though, man. We need a bat bad. There's just not a lot of 80 potential. All right, so we don't have any scouting on this guy at all. But they have him listed as an 80 with a 70 overall. Could be ready for the league as far as next year. High injury risk. But let's take a gamble. Let's go Edgar Fabregas. All right, on to round 3. Still by potential here. Omar Gutierrez, 22, 65, somewhat scouted here. Like a decent power bat. They're saying he's going to be ready by 2024. So yeah, let's take a chance on Mr. Omar Gutierrez here. This is our first official draft on MLB The Show 22 as well, so we got a little bit of drafting in the past, but all right, so do we have anybody? Here's a first baseman, 20 years old. I think he's a 65 overall with potential of 70. Might as well go with the younger guy there. But Michael McMahon, 6'4". Yeah, let's take a risk on Mr. McMahon there. Ramirez, ooh, wow. Expecting him to be 40 overall. Anybody young scouted? Worth anything? Ramirez is all, huh? So, I think the play here. I don't like that ball, man. Rather go with somebody where it says they're 60 overall, and yeah, we could definitely need to get some better scouts. They didn't give us a whole lot of information to draft with. Kind of picking blind at this point. If we're just completely out of people now. Yeah, it's the late round, so we're just gonna get through this for the sake of. All right. So Nino Machado, potential of a 93 overall. I know it's a bullpen arm, I get it, but man, a potential, age 19. This guy is gonna be with us for a while. So coming in at a 68 overall right now, I mean, he could be with the team very, very soon. Then Tim Coleman, our second round pick, potential of an 88 overall, already a 70 overall. So he's already better than some of our starting pitchers right now. Gotta love the age at 20 years old. Edgar Fabregas, however you say that, not the greatest pick. 60 overall, C potential, left field, so probably won't see him very much. Omar Gutierrez, a 57 overall at age 22. He has a good potential, and he's slated to be an 84, but I just don't know if we're going to see that very soon, so we'll keep an eye on him. But then we have Michael McMahon, starting pitcher, 70 overall, the most he's ever going to be, so it looks like we've already reached the cap for him. Alejandro Asensio, man, this dude looks like a ball player, 19, 59 overall with good potential, 88, so he could be a nice piece of the future. And then Kevin McDonald, just an absolute bust, so not the greatest draft class I've ever seen, but certainly not the worst. Really excited about Nino Machado. So yeah, let's get all these guys in royal blue. And I really want to go see, who did the Diamondbacks? Was it the Diamondbacks? Yeah. Yeah, see, guys, we really wanted this guy. Vic Sixto, 67 overall, A potential, 91 potential. I mean, just an absolute stud. Ricky Caldwell, young first baseman with a 92. Danny Malone, we were looking at this guy, but we actually didn't think he would be very good, but has really, really good potential. Kurt Kellenberg, so this is your number 1 overall pick, comes in at a 67 overall, A potential. Not as good as potential as Nino Machado, so Renzo Reyes. See if we have anybody that absolutely sticks out here. Wilson Ramos, a right fielder with A potential, but he's 22 years old, so it's like how long is it going to take him to get to that potential? Carlos Cabrera, we had this guy on our list. 60 overall at age 18, A potential, 92 overall potential. That's what you like to see right there, man. We really would have liked to have. Oh, man. Look at this. 21 with A potential. He's only 58 now, but he's slated to be a 98 overall. There's the other guy we really wanted, Hans Smith. And that's why 69 overall, day 1, 21 years old, A potential, 92 overall potential. Man, if we could have got him or Vic Sixto, that's who we really, really wanted. I haven't seen Horace Chase. Who ended up? There he is. Oh my God, this was our other guy. We had 3 guys on our list. A lefty, 22 A potential, 68 overall with a 99 ceiling. Our scouts are at least turning out, they had those guys as blue chip guys, so they're at least giving us some good results with their scouting, but just the amount of information we had was not a lot. Austin Cox was hit hard. Tyler Gentry tore it up. Jimmy Govern, Grace Jackson. So does it just put... Where does it put those draft picks? I guess they're not on your roster yet, huh? No. I don't know when they get put on the roster. So yeah. There it is, guys. That's our 2022 draft class, highlighted by Nino Machado. Definitely somebody that we want to look forward to. Just the fact that he's 68 overall already, A potential. I'm not sure what the down arrows mean already, why he already has those, but I would assume we'll see him. He's going to be in the bullpen as soon as the game will let me put him in the bullpen. So I haven't done franchise quite enough to know when these guys are available. I would assume they're not going to be available until the next season. So yeah, really excited to pitch with Nino. I think he'll be able to just skip all levels. And then, yeah, Tim Coleman will be not too far behind him. I mean, this guy's almost good enough to make our rotation right now. So, and then Omar Gutierrez, I would say, is hopefully he'll climb that overall a little bit quicker. Just at age 22 and a 57, doesn't look too good for us. And Edgar, I mean, looks like he's going to be a bust. We'll see how that works out. But I hope you enjoyed it. If there's any tips or anything you have, or any suggestions you have as far as future drafts, or any suggestions you have as far as scouting or anything like that, please drop a comment, drop some hints below, and let me know, your suggestions and stuff. Any feedback's welcome, and let me know what you think of this class. I thought overall it was a pretty good class. Overall, there's a lot of good players that I'm pretty excited about keeping an eye on. we're definitely going to jot some notes down and keep track of some of these guys. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to land them in a trade in the future or something like that. So we're not going to get too unrealistic, though. But yeah, I mean, just to recap, that's the draft for 2022. And guys, I mean, we were going to just fly by this season. We are half a game out of first place right now. I mean, we're talking about All-Star Week's 45 days away. We're half a game out in the division to the Detroit Tigers. The Guardians look like they're completely lost. So what was going to be a complete sell at the deadline, we may do complete role reversal right away. I mean, we may be buyers at the deadline and just see if we can fit some pieces in to maybe make a magical run. But definitely not where I was expecting to be at this point in the season, but pretty exciting because it's kind of just thrown the whole series completely upside down. So with that being said, though, we're going to probably go down on the farm in our next episode. We're going to take a look at some of our top prospects and who's coming up, see how they're doing, and probably do a couple player lock moments with those guys just to see, you know, what's the future look like for the Kansas City Royals. And then we definitely want to get some more full gameplay, so we'll pick a few games in this month to play with the team and see how we do. So thanks for joining, guys. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you taking any time of your day just to hang out and to take a look at what we got going on. And I'm really interested in any feedback you have for the series in general. Is there anything you want to see? Is there anything that you don't want to see? Any feedback is greatly appreciated. So I'm really enjoying this team. Being that they are where they are right now is kind of cool. So it's just kind of keeping me and the series on the edge of the seat. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.